What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your
My
mercy,
life, Nezul.
they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Ah, at last. No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it. Finally.
Prince Arthas, arm yourselves!
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it.
The dead have risen again.
For the Lich King.
Guards! Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
Ah, at last.
Revealing. I go unseen.
Tread lightly.
I shall be your eyes. I'll look into it.
What is it now?
What needs revealing?
Tread lightly.
My sight is
No
yours.
one orders me around.
Help! The undead have
Frostmourne
returned.
hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
My life for Nezul.
Ah, at last. This is more like it.
I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
My sight is
Tread lightly.
yours. The dead
Your
have
pain
risen
shall be
again.
legendary.
Guards!
Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
My life for Nezul.
I shall be your eyes. I go unseen. I'll look into it.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Finally.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes.
What is it now? This is more like it.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like
The
it.
undead!
Ah,
Sound the
at
alarm!
last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
The damned stand ready.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
My sight is yours. What needs revealing? Must be.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
My sight is yours.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
My life for
This is
Nezul.
more like it.
returned.
Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Frostborn
dead have risen
hungers.
again.
I shall be your
Guards!
eyes. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Tread lightly.
Help! The undead
At
have
last.
returned.
Only to serve.
Speak, fool.
My
This
life
is
for
more like
Nezul.
it. Finally. At last. This is more like it. At last.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. At last.
Dead have risen again.
What?
Guards!
Tread lightly. Finally.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool. At last. Finally.
What needs revealing? All shall be revealed.
Tread lightly. This is more like it.
My life for Nezul.
At last. This
I'm
is
in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
What needs revealing?
What is it now? Frostborn hungers. At last. Finally. At last. Finally.
Say your prayers. Bandits, run!
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it.
My life for Nezul.
Finally. This is more like it. At last.
My life for
Frostborn
Nezul.
hungers. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like it. No one orders me around.
I bow to your
Finally. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally.
face, coward.
Frostborn hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. What is it now?
I live
This is more like
only
it.
to serve.
Tread lightly. Now, Frostborn. You will know everything. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now?
I shall be your eyes.
Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers.
Mercy, my lord.
Finally. At last.
I live
Finally.
only to serve. Great.
No one orders me around.
You should burn in hell.
Now, Frostborn. For the Lich King. What is it now? This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one orders me.
My life for Nezul.
What is it now? Finally. Frostborn hungers.
At last.
Mercy, my lord.
This is more like it. Finally.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. At last. No one orders me. Finally. At last.
The dead have risen again.
Frostmourne
Guards,
hungers.
help! The undead have
This is more
returned.
like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Faithless coward.
This is more like it.
live only
Frostmourne hungers.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Help! The
Faithless
undead
coward.
have returned.
Tread lightly.
My
What
life
is it
for
now?
Nezul.
At last.
Kill them all!
Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. At last. Tread lightly. Finally.
My life for Nezul.
No one
My
is
life for Nezul.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
You will know endless for
Frostmourne hungers.
faithless
The
coward.
dead have risen again.
Finally.
Guards!
At last. What is it now?
I'll make sure you suffer. Your pain. You betrayed us all.
Tread lightly.
I'll make sure you suffer.
No one orders me around. What is it now? This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. I bow. This is more like it. At last. Now, Frostmourne.
Your pain shall end.
Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.